my channel. If you're new, my name is Catherine. So as you saw, I just made my protein coffee. It is about 1:20 in the afternoon. I made this a little bit later than usual. I have just had water today. I made my boys some lunch around like noonish. I don't know, it was getting a little late. So I immediately went ahead and started meal prepping. So it is meal prep day. I was going to do like a Asian inspired type of ground turkey, like with a little bit of soy sauce, kind of like an inside of an egg roll type thing. But I wasn't feeling it. Okay, it didn't sound good today. So because I'm making it for like pretty much the whole entire week. I really enjoyed having it ready and like good to go. So that's what we're doing. I still had a bag of fingerling potatoes that I never used, so I am going to go ahead and use that. Now I did say I'm not eating a lot of carbs unless they come from fruits and vegetables. This root vegetable has got to go. So I don't normally buy potatoes, but they sounded good at the time when I bought them, and then I just never used them, and we ended up doing something else. But I am going to go ahead and use them. I don't want them to go to waste. I used about a half a bag of carrots, a whole cabbage. I want it kind of like, because it is literally the only thing I'm going to eat. I still have some spinach, baby spinach and stuff, so maybe like the first like two, maybe I'll throw it on top of a salad or something. But I do have some chicken broth in there that I'm going to add. It'll be good, I promise. So I don't know where this meal prep is going, but whatever it is, it'll be good. So I will see you guys back in a little bit and show you what this turkey looks like. Alright you guys, so the turkey is pretty much done. So now what I'm going to do, what I added was lemon pepper, paprika, lots of paprika, onion powder, garlic powder. I did add some Cajun seasoning, and because I added some chicken bouillon, I did not add salt. This is not salt free, so I just did not add salt. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and add all of my veggies. So the carrots, the cabbage, the tomato, the potatoes. Actually, I think I'm going to add the potatoes in last. But I'll go ahead and add like the tomatoes, carrots, and cabbage and let that fully cook. Once the carrots are almost soft, I'll add in the potatoes, just because I've had those the longest. And I know they'll be soft, so I don't want them to be super mushy. But you guys, that is the meal prep. It's pretty much done. I'm gonna go ahead and start my husband's rice, and then I'll be done for the whole week, which will be great. I'm actually waiting on my boys' bottles because they are getting way cranky, so they are in need of a nap. And then I've gone ahead and put on some pants or some leggings. We did not go out for a walk this morning, and we can definitely tell. For one, I'm super just not wanting to do anything today, but we're not doing the bike. We are going to jump on my treadmill and walk our 45 minutes, and then after that, I'll see how I feel, and if I feel okay, then I may go ahead and do my second workout right after. If not, then I'll probably wait until my boys go to bed. So, or while they're having dinner, one of the two, but we'll see how I feel. Either way, you guys will know. So I will see you guys later for the actual end result of this turkey. Alright, so that's what she's looking like after I went ahead and add the tomatoes, carrots, and cabbage. I did go ahead and add a full box of chicken broth, but I'm just gonna let this cook down. I'm gonna let it cook down, and then I'll come revisit it once the carrots are almost ready. Then I'll add the potatoes, and then literally wait until they're done, and that's it, you guys. That is it. That is, I haven't tasted it, so it should be good. including like my protein coffee. And haven't tasted it, so it better be good. So that is what I'm having. This is about 12 ounces of everything together. But it has the like broth in there, and then all the veggies. So I know it's not like 12 ounces of just protein. So, but I'm super excited. I went ahead and got my walk on the treadmill done, and I did my second workout because my kids were still sleeping, and they still are. So I'm like, I better go ahead and get that done, because honestly, I do not want to do it at the end of the day. I just don't. I was not having it, but I did do it. So now I'm super freaking excited to eat some food. Oh yeah, that is really good. The only thing I'm gonna add to this is a little bit of hot sauce, so let me grab it for you. If you've been with me since the beginning, this is our favorite. I love it. We're just gonna add just a smidge, really just for flavor. But this has plenty of flavor. It's so good. And I'm still on my 3rd bottle of water, so I need to drink quite a bit to catch up. I'm trying to shoot for 7.5 to 8 bottles of water a day. That'll bring me a little over a gallon. So, my lights just turned off. Perfection. So I will be meal prepping them, and I think 12 ounces is pretty good. I think that will fill me up for sure. And I'll see. I added lots of veggies, so it'll be nice and filling. Both of my lights went out, but it'll be nice and filling. And I'll put these, go ahead and prep them. I will go ahead and put probably like 3 days worth in the fridge, and then the rest of them will go into the freezer once they're nice and, well, obviously once everything is nice and cooled off, I'll put them in the fridge, and then the rest in the freezer. But that way they're already portioned out. I don't gotta think about it. I just gotta take it out, put it in the microwave, and just eat. I don't gotta think about it. So I'm gonna go enjoy that, and I'm gonna continue to watch my show, The Handmaid's Tale. I can't remember what season I'm on, but I think I'm on season 4, like the finale of season 4. I don't know, but it's really good. I really enjoy this show. And then I did, for my reading, I started the Maid's Diary by Lorth and White, and it is really good so far. If you have not read that book, my sister has been literally hounding me to read this book for the longest. She absolutely loves it, and I know she just finished reading another one of her books, and she said I needed to get on it. So I finished The Tenant by Frida McFadden. I love Frida. You can never go wrong with Frida. She is literally like a popcorn thriller type of writer. I love her books. Okay, if you want like thriller, psychological, like lots of gory details type of thing, Karen Slaughter is your girl. And I cannot wait to go see her at a book signing, and I'm so excited. But yeah, I will let you know how I like this book, but so far so good. So I'll see y'all a little bit for dinner. Good morning, you guys. It is Wednesday, May the 28th, and we're tired. But I am waiting for my kiddos to finish their breakfast so we can go ahead and go for a walk. This past weekend, we didn't make it outside, you guys. The one time we made it outside, it was to take the boys to the park, and it was late. It was really hot, and we probably stayed there for like 20 minutes. And then for the rest of the weekend, we couldn't. Oh, and we did take them outside for their like water table, but After that particular day, it was nasty storms. I mean, you name it, we had it. It was gross outside. So we did not make it outside for like our actual daily walks. So my butt had to get on the treadmill. So I'm kind of tired of my treadmill now. And it's just because I've had, you know, the same view. So I'm tired of my treadmill and I want to get outside in the fresh air. We really enjoy being outside and getting out of this roof. You know, so now I do, we woke up a little bit late, so I'm not very, like I'm happy about it, but I'm not happy about it. And mainly because it's just getting hotter outside, so I want to get our walks in like as early as possible, so that way we're not stuck in the heat. And we did have fans, like we have these, or we have two of these. I bought these from Amazon last year whenever we went for our trip to the zoo. But these had those little bendable things that you could wrap around any kind of part, any part really of the stroller, and they worked. They were great until they kind of busted. They were bent so much that they just kind of broke. We can still use these fans, but they just are not usable for the stroller anymore. So I got onto Amazon yesterday and I got some new ones, especially because it's getting hot. So I got some upgraded ones. The ones that I got are almost the same thing, except they have a built-in mister, which I thought was really cool, especially on the days that it's really, really hot. So it's great for me because I can sweat it off, but I don't want to endure my kids to that kind of heat if they're just sitting. So I got them one with an attachable mister, or like a built-in mister, and then it also has a light too, which I thought was really cool. So those have the same base. The only thing is that they have a clip, so I'd be able to clip it pretty much anywhere. But yeah, so I think my kiddos are actually almost done with their breakfast. So I'm going to go clean them up, and we're going to go for a walk before the sun fully comes out. I'm also going to check the weather because it looks like it's getting a little gloomy outside. And if we can beat that weather, we will definitely beat the weather, because I don't want to walk on my treadmill. I really don't. At least not today. So I will see you guys later, either when I'm like beet red in the middle of my walk, or when I'm making my coffee. So see you in a little bit. Okay, we're back. I feel nasty and sticky and sweaty, but we got it done. So I have only finished a bottle of water today. I think it's two, but to be honest, I can't remember, so I'm just gonna count it as one. I'm gonna pop up with the second one, and then I'm also gonna go ahead and take my Bloom and my vitamins. So it felt really nice outside, and there was a nice cool breeze every once in a while. But the only thing is that it is super muggy, because obviously it's been raining literally all weekend. So it was definitely muggy, but it's okay because I sweat a lot more when it's muggy. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my Blue, my supplements, vitamins, whatever, finish my water, and then I'll have my protein coffee about noon-ish when my boys have their lunch. And then that's really about it until they go take a nap. I'll have my second workout. I think today is arms, if I'm not mistaken. And then after that, I get to have my meal prepped, one of my meal prepped lunches, which is the ground turkey. You guys, that meal was absolutely delicious. Like I said in the meal prep, I didn't add any salt. So I'm very surprised because usually I'm just so used to adding salt to everything, and a lot of it too. So I'm trying to minimize that just a little bit. So because I had added the chicken bouillon and everything, I mean, even before I would add the chicken bouillon, and on top of that I would add salt. So for not adding salt, It was absolutely delicious. My husband said he loved it, and he would definitely not be complaining if he had that lunch and dinner every day. So I think I'm gonna make a version of this same meal prep next week, but with chicken maybe. Get some chicken breast, cut it up in like chunks, and I think that'll be really good. So either way, I'll show you what I have for lunch. It's literally just gonna be that ground turkey mixture. And that's it. In each meal prep containers, I have about 12 ounces. I did 12 ounces because I really don't know how much turkey is in each one. But there's a lot of broth and there's lots of veggies. So I think 12 ounces was pretty decent as a meal and kept me pretty full and satisfied, especially with having the protein coffee and then my second meal of the day. So I think it worked out pretty well. So, but I'll give you a little glimpse of that when I have it, and I'll see y'all in a little bit. Hey guys, so it is Saturday night. We had such an amazing time. We went to the zoo this morning to finish celebrating our boy's birthday together. We had a great time. It was a drive-through zoo. They loved it. They were so excited. But this morning I woke up, and as I was getting everybody ready, or helping my husband get everybody ready to go, I realized that I hadn't taken my shot yesterday. So that's what we're doing now. I've got my shot. I literally just set it up, so I'm gonna wait about an hour and then come back and take it because we cannot skip a week. So yeah, I forgot because I was busy doing a project, and I'm about to show you. So let me show you really quick, and then we'll wrap this video up. Okay, So I had to bring you into my garage, but I worked on these last night and I got too much into it. So this base does like craft events and things like that. I'm a huge crafter. I don't know if I've ever told you that or showed you any of my crafts, but I am huge on crafting and just do it yourself type of person. So we're here for about another 3 years. So, and then at that point, like there's a lot of flea markets and just markets in general. Growing up, my parents did a lot of like food markets, like state fairs, things like that, a lot of fairs, and they actually sold food, and I would go and help them, and I loved it. So I kind of wanted to do the same thing, but just with my crafts. So I ended up getting some molds, and this all came through my love of plants. So I made little propagation stations, but they're out of cement. So they are not fully done. They are curing right now. Okay, and then aren't they just the bomb? So like these are just my little testers. These are the ones that I will be keeping. You just add water and then your little propagation in here, and but I will be painting these, and some of them I will be leaving as the cement color because I also really like that statement piece. Love it. There are two that broke, and honestly it was because of my impatientness. But it was a big circle one, and then it was like a little hexagon. Yeah, a hexagon, and it broke. I was so mad. It broke while I was taking them out of the mold, but I have a little cute, I mean these are just freaking cute. I freaking love them. So yeah. And then I made a long one of that little tube. But then, you know, these will have the bigger tubes. But you guys, how freaking cute is that? Okay, I do also have a blower. I'm literally in love with them. Okay, and then I really like this one. The one that's coming up. It's a cat. I'm literally like so in love with these. Okay, so we ended up going to Dollar Tree and got I forgot why we were initially going to Dollar Tree in the first place. I think we were getting a bin. We always end up getting extra stuff, so I always forget what we actually went in there for. But I found a little mold there, and it was a coaster, and it was a little flower coaster. So that's how that one came out. I love it. It's so cute. And the mold is actually really decent and pretty thick. So yeah, you guys, that is my new little like endeavor. I absolutely have fallen in love with this like project that has turned into a entrepreneur type of but I made a little pendant. Hello, how freaking cute is that? So that will, yes, that will be a thing, and I will just show you along in my progress, and once I paint them all, I guess. But yeah, you guys, I've had so much fun. So this is why I completely forgot to take my shot yesterday. We're back. But yeah, that's why I forgot. I mean, it is what it is. It's not too bad. It won't be, you know, it's not gonna kill me. I will say that this past week was really hard. After Monday, like my last two, Wednesday and Friday, after my walk on Wednesday, my hip hurt so bad. Like it hurt to get from the couch to the counter, get up off the couch. I bet count, I don't know how many times to pick something up for my boys. My hip was in sheer pain. And I don't know if it's the same hip issue that I had before, but this really felt like sciatica. If you guys deal with sciatica, please let me know what to do for it, because oh my god. Stretching didn't seem to help. Everything hurt so bad. So 75 soft is really just one workout. So I'm not going to fault myself for not doing the extra, you know, there's two workouts I did not end up doing. And that's okay. I'd rather just take it easy and not push it, and then like literally be out of commission for, you know, for a while. So I didn't want to do that, so I just limited myself to 2 at the walk, and then that was it. I do feel better, so yeah. Hopefully, let's say Saturday, Sunday, so Monday, hopefully I can do my second workout. So that's what we're hoping for. But that is all for this video, and I guess I'll see you guys next week for another week of the 75 Soft Challenge. Bye guys.